Hello, this is Jolly Gaming Panda, and today we will be playing Pokemon White version. So this video's different from most of my gaming videos I've done so far. Usually I do PC games or Nintendo Switch games. So I don't believe I've done a DS game yet. If I have, it's been a long time. Now, I know the video quality might not be the greatest, but I'm hoping to keep making them. I do have to improve the sound so it's easier to hear the game a little, but I don't think it's that bad. So, I'm hoping anyone who comes across this video can enjoy it. I'm passionate about Pokemon White. It's my very first Pokemon mainline game, actually. So I really want to cover it, maybe even get back into playing it. And I have an incomplete Pokédex. I will admit, I never actually completed my dex. Despite this being my first Pokemon game playing, I never completed the Pokédex. Which, I have a friend who has Pokemon Black, and they lended it to me, so as long as locally trading with others still works on the DS, I might be able to complete the Pokédex still. Hopefully. So let me know in comments, do you know if it's possible to still do link trades with with two DSs next to each other? Is that still possible? I feel like last time I tried it just didn't work, so feel free to let me know if you know of whether local link trades still work. I'm pretty sure it was just online trades that are not able to work now because there's no internet. Like, the eShop got shut down and stuff. So I don't believe online trading is a thing anymore, so... And I don't know why. Last time I struggled with trying to link trade it, so maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. Then today's video, our goal is finding a Ditto. Ditto. It's our favorite slime. The one that you could breed with absolutely any Pokemon that you want. Well, except certain Pokemon like legendaries and the sort, but most Pokemon that you could just catch in the wild, you could actually breed with. I named this Pokemon Yes? Okay, that's the goofiest nickname. So I'm teaching them a TM, Strength, because I'm pretty sure there's boulders along the way, so we should prep up. Make sure our Pokemon are equipped with the correct TMs so we could get through the environment with these. But yeah, our mission is to get a Ditto in the wild, and we're gonna, whether it's my Samurott or my Dewott, I'm gonna breed it with one of those two Pokemon to get Oshawott. And Oshawott is my most favorite Pokemon in Pokemon White. I love the little sea otter. It's just a childhood favorite, lots of nostalgia. I just always liked Oshawott. I don't know whether people love or hate Oshawott, to be honest. I don't know how people feel about Oshawott online. 'Cause sometimes I'll love a Pokemon, and the entire Pokemon community will just hate that Pokemon. Like, I like the fire monkey in this game, especially its evolution, and I just recently found out this year that's considered one of the ugly Pokemon that nobody likes, so it's like, okay, I don't know if I like the most trendy Pokemon, but it's part of my childhood. I can't help but like these characters. So, I think I went to the wrong location. This looks nothing like the area I'm supposed to be going. So I haven't really played Pokemon White in years. I mean, I played a tiny bit. I think last year I was trying to set up my PC box, kind of like how I do with Pokemon Scarlet and my other Nintendo Switch games, where I have all the Pokemon in the PC lined up in Pokédex order. I love organizing it like that. But I think this is the wrong route I'm supposed to be on, so I'm looking and I think this is the wrong zone. So I'm probably gonna have to open up the map, fly to a different location. I have a flying type Pokemon to fly me locations. It's just so convenient when you don't want to travel. Okay, so let's just go another location. Hopefully I get it right this time. But yeah, Oshawott's a favorite, and my starter Pokemon in Pokemon White was Oshawott. I named him Tedder. Like Teddy, I guess, but Tedder. And I evolved my Oshawott to Dewott, and then I evolved them into Samurott. I didn't want to evolve them, but when I was a kid, I always told my Pokemon, no, I don't want them to evolve. And, yeah. I just felt bad, because I felt like my Pokemon were begging me to evolve them. Every time they'd level up, the Pokemon would try to evolve. I felt like I was just not letting them do or become what they wanted to be. So I wound up evolving Oshawott up till Samurott, and now I'm stuck with no Oshawott. And I really want an Oshawott. I mean, I have Oshawott in Legends Arceus, but I kind of want to get back into Pokemon White version on the DS. Have a little game I could check on my DS if I ever want to. And I just think it would be cool covering 3DS games. Sadly, though, this is the only Pokemon DS, or 3DS game for that matter, that I could play on this channel right now. Why? Because, I don't have my other Pokemon games with me at the moment. They're stored away in storage. And, I'm not gonna get into that in a few years. So yeah, I can't do Pokemon Sun videos, and oh, I'm so unprepared. No! Victini! Victini's PP moves are out. Okay, yeah, Nurse Joy, we need to have my Pokemon healed. Victini was out of power to do their moves, which is bad. We traveled that far encountering wild Pokemon in the cave, and Victini was not even prepared. They were, I guess, in a battle last time I was on here and used up all their moves. I didn't even know that. Oh gosh, why did that even happen? So now we have to travel all the way back into the cave again. But, yeah, what I was trying to get at from before, I can't actually play my 3DS or 2DS Pokemon games right now because they're stored away. And I don't want to get into the storage right now. Not in a few years. I'm sorry. I mean, I will reunite with my DS and 3DS games eventually, but I don't want now to be the time at all. It's not the time I want to be doing any of that. I don't want to be getting into any of my old stuff till a certain point in time for certain reasons, which is a bit personal, so yeah. But at least I got Pokemon White, and honestly, if I was gonna be away from if I could only have one Pokemon game on me, I am glad it's Pokemon White, because that was my very first Pokemon game. So it's kinda nice having my very first one with me, at least. And I got plenty of Pokemon games on this Nintendo Switch. I feel like the Nintendo Switch has come out with quite a lot of Pokemon games in recent years, and they're really enjoyable. And I'm not gonna be able to come out with very many DS games as quickly as I do like Steam video games and also Nintendo Switch games. It's just, the process is a whole lot more editing and processing and just a lot of stuff that takes a whole lot longer recording and making videos for the DS videos like this one. So, I don't know. I'm gonna post this one, see how it gets received. But I would love to keep making these. I'm having a lot of fun making this video and stuff, so I'm hoping I could keep making videos like this of Pokemon White. 'Cause yes, it's an older game, but it's a really fun one nevertheless. I really like it. And I have no idea if Pokemon would want to remake Pokemon White. To be honest, I think Pokemon might be tired of doing remakes. I think they want to just make a lot of new experiences. 'Cause like, instead of getting a Pokemon X and Y remake, we're getting this Pokemon ZA, which I believe is set in that region of X and Y. With Fenkin, Chespin, and Froakie, that region. So, yeah, even if we don't get a remake on Pokemon White, I do hope in the future, whether it's on the Nintendo Switch or a future gen console, we do get a return to the Unova region. Perhaps. But even if we don't, Oshawott got a lot of love and attention in Legends Arceus by being one of the starters. So that's good. Oh, a Golbat. Go get him, Victini. There we go. But to be honest, yeah, let's just fight these Pokemon in the cave. I am actually trying to level up my Pokemon for evolution to evolve my team, I think. But before I do any evolving though, I do want to make sure that I'm evolving the right Pokemon. That I'm not gonna evolve Pokemon that I wasn't supposed to be evolving. So, I'm very sorry, Whirlpeed. I want to double check I got another Whirlpeed in my party before I evolve you. In my PC box. I have to check my PC box for if I have another Whirlpeed before I evolve you. Okay, there's a Sneasel. I hope they don't sneeze on me. That would be appreciated if you could just not sneeze on us. Jeez, I feel like this journey in this cave is taking so long. I mean, I could grab the repel, but I don't think I have any on me right now. And I'm too lazy to grab some repel at the Pokemart at the Pokemon Center, so we're just gonna go old-fashioned, take our time, and just walk in this cave encountering lots of wild Pokemon until we make our way to Dido. So as far as where Dido is not in this cave, so don't be going battle after battle thinking that Dido is in this cave. I should have addressed this when I first entered the cave, but Dido is not in this cave. Basically, you need to reach the end of this cave. There's an open path for you to enter, and when you do, there's a bunch of... You're just back outside, and there's this grass patches that you will be face to face with, and you'll be walking around in there. There's a chance for double battles, against wild Pokemon, therefore boosting the chance of encountering Dido, which has a low catch, or has a low encounter rate. Boosting that so you're more likely to run into them. So yeah, gotta try and find my way out of this cave so I could do that. But just know, I have not played this game in years. See, that's the path I was talking about. That little tunnel bursting with light. That's where we want to enter. But I haven't played this game in years, like I said, so it might take me a little bit to figure out how to get down there to that little tunnel, because I haven't played this game in a long time. So just bear with me. This video is mainly just made for enjoyment, so if you don't want to watch myself traveling, journeying through this cave with Victini, you could just fast forward the video to the point where I make it to the tunnel and I'm starting to do encounters searching for a Dido if you want. But I'll mainly just be talking as I'm journeying through this tunnel, trying to find my way to that tunnel. Oh, I bet Whirlpede's gonna wanna evolve again. No, buddy, I don't want you to evolve. Not until I double check what all Pokemon I have in my PC box. I mean, I think Whirlpede is easier to evolve, because you're just evolving Venipede, the first form, into Whirlpede. It takes a bit more to get Scolipede, so really I should be evolving Whirlpede. But I don't think I'm gonna. Not yet, anyway. Alright, Victini, show 'em what you got. Because if we're gonna be traveling for a long period of time in this cave, I would like to at least get some experience points for my Pokemon team along the way. Might as well. I just hope Victini doesn't lose too much PP power moves. That way, it's not like wait. Right, I'm not gonna attack Dido. There's no way. Alright, I forgot something. I forgot my D-Watt. There's a spot in this cave with a stream of water. I think that stream of water is what we're supposed to be crossing to get to that tunnel. And I forgot to have a water Pokemon to no surf in my storage box. Forgive me, I haven't played this in years. I'm forgetting all kinds of stuff. Usually in the newest Pokemon games such as Pokemon Scarlet, I'm very prepared. But I'm not prepared in this game. I'm just not. So, making sure we have Victini healed up, because they were doing a lot of attack powers there. And now we need D-Watt with us. Gonna look for him. Where are you, D-Watt? There you are. And there's Tedder and D-Watt. Both of them side by side. I have it all Pokédex order on here. Alright, there we go. I got D-Watt with me so we could surf on that path of water in the cave. See if that leads us to that tunnel. Because I definitely want down that tunnel. Okay, Route 13. Once again, we are entering Route 13. And I'm hoping that patch of, just that path of water, if D-Watt surfs, they could take us to that tunnel. because I feel like I'm taking far too long trying to get down there in this video. It's a Golbat once again. Victini, you need to show them that they need to stop bothering us. We just want to reach that tunnel at the bottom of this cave. That's all. We just want to do that so we can find ourselves a Ditto. Cause Ditto's just really good if you kind of need a really rare or hard to get Pokemon, and you can't, for any reason, if you can't get another of the Pokemon that you have, such as I got Duat and Samurott, there is absolutely no way for me to get Oshawott without Ditto's help. Ditto is the only reason I could get Oshawott in this game. Cause you can't connect online with other trainers now. Cause Nintendo eShop shut down, and I think online connection for the Pokemon games have also been removed on the both 2D and 3DS pretty much. So yeah, my only chance at getting an Oshawott is for Ditto, cause my friend, I only have one friend who has Pokemon Black, and I'm pretty much 99% certain they don't have an Oshawott, so I can't breed with another Oshawott or nothing. Actually, I don't even have an Oshawott, I just have the Dewott and the Samurott, and I'm pretty sure she just doesn't have that, so Ditto is the only way, so that's why I'm really determined to get through this cave and find a Ditto. Really need Ditto. Well, it's taking me about 22 minutes or so just to try and get to that tunnel. How much more longer is it gonna take just to get to that tunnel? At this point, I really should just be using a repel to save me the time. But I kinda don't mind taking my time with this. Pokemon White's a pretty chill game, so I kinda wanna just kick back and enjoy it. Are you kidding me? I'm not prepared with Pokeballs for Ditto. Oh my goodness. That means we have to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Again. You gotta be kidding me. I am so sorry that I'm just so unprepared. I told everybody that I probably wouldn't be prepared though, because I haven't played this in years. But I thought I finally was prepped up for that Ditto. I didn't think I'd have to be going all the way back to the Pokemon Center yet again. But I only have a few Dusk and Net Balls, and that is not gonna be enough to catch us our Ditto. It's absolutely not gonna be enough, so back to the Pokemon Center. We have to go to the Pokemart. I would preferably want to get a hold of some Ultra Balls. I feel like Ultra Balls are the best working balls that you could purchase in the games to catch the Pokemon. They perform a lot better than the traditional red and white Pokeball, at least. But I don't know if I really did much battling, but I'm gonna have Nurse Joy heal my Pokemon nevertheless. Just every time I stop by in Pokemon Center, I'm gonna just have her heal up my team just really quickly. Speaking to Nurse Joy doesn't just heal your Pokemon's health, but it'll heal the Pokemon's attack power, like the amount of times you could use or perform a Pokemon move, because you're actually limited how many times you could use a move until you're out of moves, and when that happens with a certain move, you can't use that move until you heal up with Nurse Joy or other, so yeah. Alright, I got myself some Ultra Balls. And now we're gonna be heading right back in that cave. Oh no, why did I walk into Patrick grass? It's so easy to walk around this grass. This encounter could have been avoided. Well, got away pretty quickly. So let's head back in the cave, and this time for sure we're gonna make it down to that tunnel without returning to Nurse Joy. No, it's a Delibird. Do I have a Delibird? I don't know. I'm gonna run, but I feel like usually in the newest Pokemon games, if you've already caught a Pokemon by that Pokemon's name, there'll be a Pokeball. Oh yes, just like that. See, right next to that Lunatone's name, there's a Pokeball symbol. Delibird didn't have that, so I guess any Pokemon, just like the newer games, if they don't have a Pokeball by their name, that means you haven't caught them yet. I guess if we run into Delibird again, we could catch it. But I'm mostly just wanting to save all those Ultra Balls for Dido, though. Because that's kind of the point of this episode. To catch a Dido. Lots of Pillow-Swines in this cave. But I already have Pillow-Swine, so I'm gonna just start fleeing these battles. I don't want to use up any of those moves Victini knows. I would rather hold on to those. That, and it might actually be quicker just reaching to the end of the tunnel if I don't attack Pokemon along the way. I don't plan on attacking Dido though, because that's the Pokemon we want to catch. But usually it's preferred if you are gonna catch a difficult Pokemon that you at least attack them at least a little bit. But because that'll just increase the chances of the Pokemon getting caught. But I don't want to risk defeating Dido, so I'm probably just gonna be throwing a bunch of Ultra Balls at them and see how that goes. Another Golbat. I feel like Golbat probably has the most common encounter rate in this cave, which is actually fitting because it's a bat and typically bats do live in caves. Oh wow, it's so many encounters. Oh, it's a Delibird. Maybe I should just go ahead and catch Delibird, perhaps? I might go ahead. I mean, it looks like I don't even have a Delibird. For some reason, over my childhood years of playing Pokemon White, I guess I never actually tried catching Delibird. Oh, is this one gonna be stubborn? I don't want to exactly waste all my Ultra Balls, but I could be stubborn, so let's just keep trying to catch the Delibird. See how that goes. Oh my, this one's really stubborn. It's probably gonna take a lot of attempts to catch this one. But I have plenty of Ultra Balls to spare, so let's just go ahead, try and catch Delibird, and then we could see how many Ultra Balls we have by the end of this battle. Oh, still not getting caught. Delabird's really stubborn. But it looks like it's gonna take a lot more than talking things out with Delabird to convince them to be on our team. Wait, what? Wait, we caught Delabird! Wow, I didn't expect that. Maybe I did convince Delabird after all. All I had to do was say that the Ultra Ball's comfy inside, and they decided to just let themselves get caught. Great. But to be honest, Pokemon is gonna be 10 times harder to catch if you don't attack them. The chances of catching a Pokemon is always increased the more you got their health lowered through attacking them with your partner Pokemon that you have out in front of your team. Okay, got that saved. Definitely not losing that Delabird. And we still have plenty of Ultra Balls, so that's great. Now I'm gonna save the rest on Dido, no matter what. So yeah, if you want Pokemon battles be a lot easier than how it is for me right now, definitely have a Pokemon on your team around the range of the wild Pokemon you are encountering, and just try to bring down the health bar if you can. I just don't feel like it, so I'm just throwing Pokeballs. Okay, I feel lost in this cave. I just feel like I keep going in circles. That's not good. Looks like I've been spending about 30 or 32 minutes just pacing around in this cave. And then leaving to the Pokemon Center because I forgot certain Pokemon to be in my party, or because I forgot to be stocked with Ultra Balls. That's so not good. But I am trying to just run from all these battles now, because I kind of just want to get to the bottom of the cave now. I hope, even though I'm just mostly just pacing around in this cave in this episode, that everyone's still able to find this episode enjoyable. I just don't see too many Pokemon White videos online, and I just wanted to make my own because it's one of my favorite Pokemon games. Especially because it was my very first mainline Pokemon game. And I always do PC and Nintendo Switch playthroughs, but I never really have done too many on the DS games, so I think I'm gonna do that with Pokemon White when I can. I can't make as many nearly as quickly as I do games like Pokemon Scarlet on my channel, but I'm gonna try to make Pokemon White videos when I'm able to. It requires so much more editing and processing. Because pretty much, if you want to know how I'm doing this, I'm recording my 3DS with my phone camera, and then I have to have all those videos process and back up on my Google Photos. And then there's all this editing I'm doing. So it's taking quite a while. But despite how lengthy this process is, I'm still gonna make these Pokemon White games. I just hope everyone's able to enjoy it as much as I enjoy making them. But I'm excited. We finally made it to the stairs. Now we could get down and catch ourselves a Dido. I can't believe we're right in front of the tunnel now. It literally took me like 34 minutes to get out of this cave. That's way too long. But we made it. So hopefully Dido's pretty easy to catch. I'm definitely saving now that I made it to my destination. So I don't know how easy Dido is to encounter here. I think they have a high encounter rate. But if you go in this particular bush, there's a chance of encountering a double battle. Just like this. See? Here's a Clefairy and that moon Pokemon. So in this particular patch of grass, right when you get through that tunnel, there's a chance at double battles, which will actually increase the odds, the chances of running into a Dido in the wild. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna keep running, keep walking around in this patch of grass and hope that we encounter Dido pretty quickly. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to encounter Dido compared to traveling all the way out here just to find ourselves a Dido. Alright, still no Dido. So we're gonna run and try again. Just have to keep walking around in the patch of grass until Dido shows up. Oh, I didn't encounter this one. Yeah, that looks cool. I already seem to have this Pokemon, but that's a cool Pokemon. Oh, another double battle. There! It's Dido! We actually encountered Dido. There we go. It's Dido. Alright, since this is a double battle, no matter what, I can't be having Unpheasant attack Dido. But I could just have Unpheasant defeat Clefairy. I need to absolutely not have any of my Pokemon attack Dido at all cost, because then that would defeat the point of coming all the way out here to find ourselves a Dido if we just defeated them. So I got the Oshawott though, and I'm having Victini do the honor of defeating Clefairy. And now we could feel free to throw Ultra Balls at Dido as much as we like now. You can't throw Pokeballs unless at least one of the Pokemon is caught. In double battles in the wild, you can't throw a Pokeball when there's two Pokemon out. That's just a rule. The game won't let you do that, so you always have to pick one of the two Pokemon you want to catch. Uh-oh. Dido transformed into Victini. It's just an illusion. Dido has this transform ability and move that will let them change their appearance to another Pokemon, and they will actually learn the moves of your Pokemon. Basically, they're just mimicking our Pokemon, both their appearance and their moveset. Which is actually really bad that they decided to transform into Victini, because Victini's a legendary Pokemon. Legendaries are the strongest kind of Pokemon. So it's like, oh no, this is kinda bad. And I have a lot of bug Pokemon in my party. Oh, I probably should have just had Victini at the back of my team. and I should have just had another Pokemon out at the start of the battle so Dido could have transformed into another Pokemon rather than Victini. Oh well. Let's just see how this plays out. I think I have plenty of max potions. I usually do in these sort of Pokemon games. So if Victini's health gets too bad, I'll just heal Victini up some, but hoping Victini powers through, because Dido knows all their powerful moves right now. Oh no. Leavanny is gonna probably get destroyed. Victini knows fire-type moves. That's gonna really hurt my bug-type Pokemon. Be honest, I just have a bunch of random Pokemon placed in my party for the sole purpose of leveling them up. So they're gonna get defeated very quickly. Victini's probably gonna be the only one left standing, actually. Oh, poor Leavanny, I'm so sorry. Okay, gotta send out another Pokemon. So this is Venipede. And we're catching Victini. Or no, I mean Dido. We're catching Dido, not Victini. Dido might look like a Victini, but they're not a Victini. It's just some sort of illusion that Dido is performing. Oh yeah, Venipede didn't stand a chance being just a level 15 bug Pokemon against Dido, who's a really high level, and they're transformed as Victini, using Victini's powerful fire moves to top it off. Yeah, looks like it's mostly bug Pokemon in my team. Hoping to catch Dido pretty soon. Oh, that was really close. Just one more shake and Dido would have been caught. Guess that wasn't enough to catch him. Alright, Victini's kinda looking kinda hurt there. I think I should really restore their health. And Whirlpeed, I don't really know what Whirlpeed could do. Let's just try and come up with something. This Dido's pretty stubborn, but then again, I'm not really bringing down their health at all. Not really attacking Victini, Dido. So Dido, is gonna be challenging. But thankfully I do have plenty of potions. So we should be able to keep this up until Dido gives in and lets us catch him. Oh my. Whirlpeed definitely got destroyed. Oh. Wow, Whirlpeed was able to poison Victini before getting defeated. But that means... Dido. I keep calling Dido Victini. That's really throwing me off with that transform illusion sort of thing. Alright, this Dido is being a pain in the neck now. They destroyed my entire team. All I got now is Victini. But thankfully I got plenty of max potions as long as Victini could just hang in there. And as long as I could keep throwing Ultra Balls. We'll get that Dido. At some point. Oh. So we're either gonna catch Dido, or Dido's gonna get defeated from poisoning. But if that happens, I'm powering off my 3DS and I'm gonna just try again. Oh no! Victini! They barely have any health left. Oh, this is one thing I like about Pokemon White. Hear the music? When your Pokemon is on the verge of defeat, the music is so intense. It kinda just makes you wanna just really quickly just heal your Pokemon straight away. It's like a soundtrack with a lot of tension. I feel like most of the games now, they don't make the music change to intense one when our Pokemon is on the verge of defeat. So I do like that with Pokemon White. I think that was a cool new feature. Okay, so Dido is a bit hurt now. But I'm hoping I could catch Dido before they get defeated. That's the one worrying thing. And while you could heal your own Pokemon from status effects such as poisoning, paralysis, burns, etc., you can't do that with a wild Pokemon. So if they're burned or poisoned or ever, and then you just fail to catch them, they have the potential of getting defeated and you not even getting the Pokemon, sadly. Wait, we caught Dido! I wasn't expecting that. I thought that would take even longer. I was worried I wasn't gonna catch Dido at all. Dido wasn't put in my Pokédex. I bet I got Dido once through trading. I remember I used to do so many random trades with picky Pokemon trainers on the online. Even gave away one of my childhood favorite Pokemon back when I was playing this because I was kind of desperate wanting to trade just for random Pokemon, which I kind of regret a little. But it looks like Dido, I didn't see Dido in my PC box, so I must have traded my other one away, apparently. So now we could heal up at the Pokemon Center with Nurse Joy here. And we could actually go to the daycare now and see if we could get ourselves an Oshawott egg. So here's the daycare. One of the beginning routes. You just start from home and you keep traveling and you come across this daycare. It's like something you could encounter this daycare like on your first day of playing this game pretty much. Alright, here's the daycare guy. It doesn't seem like I have any Pokemon left at the daycare, thankfully. So let's see if we could drop off both our Dido and let's leave Dewott. I think Dewott would be a good one to leave here. It would have to be either my D-Watt or my Samurott, one of the two, because I don't have Oshawott, so it would have to be one of those two in order to get an egg. Alright, there we go. The daycare lady's gonna watch after our Pokemon now. And it's the daycare man outside who will let us know when the egg is ready. When there's been an egg that I could take from them. Alright. I just wish the Pokemon running around out in this yard could be our Pokemon. See our own Pokemon running in that yard. That would have been so cool. So I don't know how many steps I'm gonna have to walk in order for there to be an egg and for the daycare man to give me an egg. I can't remember exactly how that works. It's been so long I played Pokemon White. I'm pretty sure I have to just run around enough steps for there to be an egg. But there's also... You also have to make sure that your Pokemon and Ditto gets along. If they really dislike or even hate each other, they will not produce any eggs. I've had that happen in other Pokemon games. If Pokemon I tried to breed absolutely did not like each other whatsoever, they will not give us any Pokemon eggs even when we leave them at the daycare. Doesn't matter how long they're there. I don't know if that applies in Pokemon White. This applies in more of the recent Pokemon games I've been playing. I've been playing more Pokemon on the Switch than anything. Okay, we finally got our egg. So yeah, you just have to walk around a lot. And then he gives it to you. He'll holler and be like, hey, there's an egg for you. So that's how it goes. And now I'm gonna just run around on my bike and see how much closer we'll get to the egg hatching. It's kind of boring just pacing like this, though. Like, I hope it's not too many steps till the egg hatches. It would be a pain just going back and forth like this endlessly. Maybe, well, after a bit of biking, I'm gonna double check. Oh. Does the daycare guy already have another egg for us? I don't need two, I just needed the one egg. So, egg watch. It's still gonna take forever for it to hatch. So let's just keep biking around. I won't end the video until the egg hatches. I just hope so bad the egg doesn't hatch into a Ditto. I think you'd only could hatch a Ditto egg if you had a Ditto and another Ditto, probably. If that's even possible for Dittos to breed with other Dittos. But because I have DY in there, it absolutely should be a DY. If you have Ditto paired with another Pokemon and they produce an egg, it's definitely gonna be the Pokemon opposite of Ditto is what you're gonna get. Daycare man keeps yelling because there's being like more and more eggs at the daycare, but I'm fine with just this one egg. I'll deal with the daycare man later. Heck, if I figure out a way to just do link trades with my friend's DS, they entrusted me with their Pokemon Black. If I could just link trade, I could probably give them a bunch of Oshawotts, actually. So maybe those other Oshawott eggs over at daycare, maybe they'll come in handy. If I remember right, there's this bridge that that's really long. I could probably just bike down. I think it would be a lot more interesting and a lot faster compared to how I'm just going back and forth from daycare, because it feels better when there's just a long path ahead, just like this. Oh, but I don't want to do it over here because I just keep running into NPCs. This is so many. Someone was just like, nah. Oh no. Oh, I think I'm scaring everyone because I'm on the bike. They don't want me to run them over. Probably because all they see is a kid coming at them on a bicycle. Okay, I can't remember where the bridge is actually set up. Maybe it's this way? I want to go down the bridge. I think that would be the best way. Here it is. This was the bridge I was thinking of. And it even has really cute, pretty excitable music for us to listen to. I know the music has been kind of quiet through the video. I apologize for that. If I could improve the audio sound just by remembering to keep my 3DS volume turned up, I'll do that, but there's not much I could do about it. But I am glad with this particular part of the video, it sounds like you could hear the music pretty good. Hear how pretty it is? This soundtrack just sounds so fun. This is probably the most interesting location you could try and hatch a Pokemon egg, actually. It's just cute music and all the different angles. It's a 2D game but has a few 3D with the bridge and I like this point of view. It's constantly changing as you go down the bridge and it's really fun. Okay, I really want to check on my egg. I think we're making progress. This is actually the best location for you to try and hatch an egg. Either that, or if you're still going on your Pokemon journey, tackling the story mode, just keep the egg in your party. And as you travel, walking around and stuff, it'll hatch over time. But I already completed the story mode years ago, so I needed to find a location just like this one that's a long stretch for my bike and to just keep pacing back and forth. I think just in any Pokemon game when it comes to egg hatching, it's best to find a path you could keep going back and forth from without being troubled with encountering wild Pokemon. Like, there's no patches of grass on the bridge, of course, so I don't have to worry about Pokemon encounters. And no trainer battles here either, so that's pretty convenient. I think we're getting really close to hopefully hatching our egg. I'm just gonna keep pacing back and forth until our egg hatches, hoping it's pretty quickly. This is so pretty. I don't think I could get burnt out of pacing back and forth on this bridge, actually. It's just really pretty. You get to see so much scenery and cool stuff going on in the background. It's really cool. You see the boat pass by, other kinds of transportation. It's really cool. Okay, when's my egg hatching? I've been pacing back and forth quite a lot. It would be nice if my egg were to hatch any moment now. Is it? The egg is hatching! Yes! Please be what I want you to be. Please. We got him! Yes! We got our sea otter. We got our Oshawott. They hatched from the egg. And now I have to come up with a nickname. So I came up with Otter Boy. There we go. There we go, Otter Boy. So we finally got both Oshawott, Duwat, and Samurai in our team. As long as at least at one time or another. But yes, I do have the final evolution of Tepig in my PC box, so I should be able to collect all the starters, actually. So here we are at the beginning town, our character's hometown. And I want to, in the next episode, I would like to train Oshawott in this town. This is where it all started, after all, where the journey began. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. If you want me to make more, feel free to let me know. I'll try to make them shorter next time around. This episode turned out longer than I expected. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment.